Okay, so I'm going to just go through how our projectiles could affect our enemies. So we're going to add health to them, and then we're also going to take away that health when we shoot them. So I'm going to delete our multiple enemies, so we're just left with one, and I'm going to click on him and I'm going to edit him. When I edit this enemy, it is edited in the class. That means if I duplicate or add in any other enemies, they'll have the same script. Okay, so I'm not just editing this one particular blueprint. So the first thing that we want to do is, in our event graph, I'm going to find our event begin play. If you can't find that, you can just right click and type in begin, and you'll find like event begin play somewhere, and it'll just take you to it. And what I'm going to do is add in two new variables. So I'll call this one health. Sorry, I only need the one variable. And instead of it being a boolean, we're going to make it a float. And event begin play, we're just going to pull this health out, and we're going to set it to 100, just so we have 100. Next thing that we're going to do is, in our viewport, I'm just going to check here for a second. I'm going to look. So this is our collision box. Okay, we could add another box in and say if a projectile hits this, then you know we want to take some health off, but we can just use this capsule component. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to select my capsule component on the right hand side down the bottom. It's going to give me a load of events, and what we want to have is on component begin overlap. Okay, so when that begins overlapping, basically we'll want to check if is it the projectile. If it's the projectile, then we want to take some health. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just go overlap component, or sorry, overlap actor, type in class, and we'll say get class. Okay, so we know what class is hit it, and then we're just going to say equals, so equal, and we're going to ask, is this equal to the projectile? And you can see what it's doing here is it's returning a boolean, so it's true or false. We can right click this here and promote to a variable. Okay, or we can just pull out from this here and use the value that it outputs. So there's two ways of doing it. So once we've done that, now we're going to pull out from the fire node or the executable. We're going to type in a branch, true or false, and it's going to be, the condition is going to come from this. So it's going to say, has it hit the projectile? True, yeah. False, do nothing. So our true is going to call a new function. So I'm going to add a function, and we'll just call this health deplete. And what we're going to do is we're going to put in a branch here to start off with. We're going to get our health, because we want to check if do we actually have health. You know, if we don't, then we should die, that type of thing. So we're going to get our health, and we're going to pull off from that. We're going to say, is this greater than or equal to 0? So if it's greater than or equal to 0, actually not greater than and equal to, we'll just put in the greater than sign. And we'll say, is it greater than 0? If that's true, then we're going to take our health, we're going to set it, and we're going to set it by grabbing our health, hitting the minus key, float minus float, and we're going to take 20 off it. So whatever our health was starts off at 100, minus 20, set it, which would be 80. And then it would come around here, it would be 80, minus 20, it would be 60, set it here. If we don't have any health, we're going to destroy actor. So the actor will just be destroyed. So compile and save that, we'll just run through it again. So we've selected our capsule component, we've added in the on component begin overlap, what we've done here is we've asked it what other actor it's hitting, okay, or coming into contact with by getting get class. See what's that equal to. Is it equal to projectile? If that's true, then what we want to do is fire off our health deplete function. If it's false, don't do anything. So if it comes in contact with the player, for instance, don't do anything. And then the health deplete function is asking, is our health greater than 0? If it's true, take health and minus 20 from it. If it's 0 or less, it's going to destroy the actor. So if I press this and play this now, you can see there I had to shoot him multiple times, but the enemy did die. We can see that it is taking health off again by using the print function. So print string, and I'm just going to plug my health into it, save it. See 80, 60, 20, 0, and then he's dead. So that's how to make a projectile take health off your enemy.